MCU fans, DCEU fans, and all in all entertainment fans, welcome back to another segment of This Week in News here at Murphy's Multiverse.
All right, let's do this.
Let's do this! Let's do it!
Now let's do this!
I'm your host, Tyler Moulton, and with Moon Knight right around the corner, we are all excited here, but what I'm about to tell you will change your perspective completely when you go in to watch on March 30th.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Before we get into that, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you never miss a beat. So Oscar Isaac threw everyone for a loop this week, letting us know the amount of chaos and uncertainty from Kevin Feige himself that occurred during the making of this project. He said, "It was months of smashing my head against a stone wall. Like, is this the right thing to do? I thought I shouldn't do it. Maybe I just had kind of got out of that whole, big machinery of Star Wars. And I was like, I just really want to do character studies. And I don't know. That's the risk. Sometimes you have an idea of what you want to do, and then something comes to you. And I just kept thinking about it. It wasn't necessarily written that way at all. And so I thought, okay, well, let me see what Kevin says about this. And so I had a meeting with Kevin. I said, this is how I'd want to do it. And he said, yeah, okay, go for it. And it's funny because afterwards he told me that they didn't know what the hell I was doing and they weren't sure it was going to work at all. But in the end, I'm glad that we did that because everyone says it kind of makes the show. So wow, this makes me appreciate Moon Knight much more. With all the risk-taking involved and Oscar Isaac's complete dedication to the role, I just can't wait for March 30th.
It's gonna be metal! It's going to be mental.
And the violence in this series will be on a whole different level that we've never seen before in the MCU. Head writer Jeremy Slater explains, but I was like, let's get as PG-13 as we possibly can. Let's give people some goosebumps. Let's have some violence in there that you may have never seen before in an MCU thing. And Marvel was so supportive of that. They were so cool about it all. So everybody, all I gotta say is buckle up, MCU fans.
I just want to punch something.
Yo, what the fuck?
Now, when it comes to Secret Invasion, Emilia Clarke's character has been a big hidden mystery. We know this. But there's a new rumor making the rounds that reveals who the Game of Thrones star will be portraying. Reliable insider My Time to Shine Hello tweeted this week that she will be playing as Varenki. In the comics, Varenki was the Skrull Empress and the mastermind of the Skrull invasion of Earth. Varenki famously simmed Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman, and used her to sow discord among the Avengers in the period leading up to the invasion. So as you can see here, there's no denying the importance of this character. And speaking of important characters, an actor from the new Halo series broke news that he's been in heavy talks to sign on with the MCU and that the two parties have even flirted with the idea of Wolverine. Actor Pablo Schreiber says, yeah, I've seen things pop up a lot. I've had a bunch of discussions with Marvel at different points in my career. We've never been able to find the right thing at the right time, but I'd certainly be open to that. But yeah, it's just staying open to the right path. I don't know exactly what that is, but I'll know it when I see it. Then asked about the possibility of Wolverine, he states, oh goodness, yeah. Well, we've flirted with that one for a while now. That'd be fantastic. That would certainly be a dream casting. He's actually my favorite hero from a child. He was always my favorite comic book. So I've had a long flirtation with that guy, so obviously that would be a dream. Now let's hear it in the comment section below. Would you think this would be a great casting, or do you think somebody else would?
I'm gonna ask you this one time.
A Brazilian ticketing website looks to have revealed the true runtime for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, which will reportedly clock in at 2 hours and 28 minutes. If true, that makes this sequel one of the top 5 longest MCU movies at 148 minutes. It would boast the same runtime as Spider-Man No Way Home, but no shorter than Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, and Eternals. And according to James McAvoy, he won't be in a single minute of that runtime, as he stated during an Instagram live.
Are you in Doctor Strange? No.
Now the man, the myth, the legend, Nicolas Cage literally decided to try to be the top dog of the news feed this week. He addressed Marvel's criticisms, talked about his Superman attached to a potential cameo, and even answered the possibility of his return as Ghost Rider in the MCU.
It's one of those questions that's impossible to answer.
During his sit-down with GQ, as he responded to Reddit users' questions, Cage defended the Marvel movies from famous criticism made by Martin Scorsese and even his own uncle, Francis Ford Coppola. Coppola, who argued that it wasn't true cinema. He said, "Marvel has done a really excellent job of entertaining the whole family. They put a lot of thought into it. I mean, it's definitely had a big progression from when I was doing the first two Ghost Rider movies. Kevin Feige, or whoever is behind that machine, has found a masterful way of weaving the stories together and interconnecting all the characters. What could be wrong with wholesome entertainment that is appealing to the parents and the children and gives people something to look forward to? I just don't see what the issue is." And folks, the thing about Nick Cage is that he has always been an avid comic book reader since he was a child. And knowing that Tim Burton wanted to make Cage as Superman back in 1997, this stings even more. But listen to his response about a potential second chance with Superman.
Would it matter how much time I appeared as the character? There might still be a chance. Posted.
The cameo bells immediately start to sound off. So maybe we will see Cage as Superman after all. The Batman is making another wave of buzz this week by putting out a deleted scene involving Barry Keoghan's Joker. The scene is roughly 5 minutes long and gives a better chilling look at the rough and rugged-faced Joker. Now we also have some more production updates and actors moving around in the industry. Godzilla vs. Kong, that sequel is officially eyeing a late production start this year, and the Nova project just got a big update with Moon Knight writer Sabir Prasada leading the charge. And David Desmalchian also confirmed this week that we will not see his character show up in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And that's the news for this week here at Murphy's Multiverse. Make sure to comment in the comments section below what your favorite piece of news was. Also, don't be afraid to tell us what you'd like to see more of. We really take in consideration your comments. And don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell. It really helps the channel out and you can stay informed. I want to thank you for watching this video, and we will see you next week.